algebraic inequalities. We discussed a little bit about algebraic inequalities, and now we want to see some sort of equations on how we apply these algebraic inequalities. Because inequalities is all about comparing the equations, the right-hand side of the equation and the left-hand side of the equation, considering the value of that number. You understand? Means it is not something equal. The other side may be greater than or less than. Here we are not talking about equality. We are talking about something in comparison of the two sides of the equation. Now, we have signs. We just use signs. We have this is greater than, this is less than. But if you add this sign and this one, this is less or equal, less than or equal, this is greater than or equal. So here is all about comparing. Tunalinganisha kati ya upande wa kulia na upande wa kushoto, kwamba upi ni mkubwa na upi ni mdogo. It is all about comparison. But when we talk about algebraic equations, we say the right hand side of the equation must be equal to the left hand side of the equation. That is the equation. But algebraic inequalities comparing the left hand side of the equation and the right hand side of the equation. Now, example now, we have x plus 6 is greater than what? 10. Now, this solving algebraic inequality is just like the same applied, just like you do algebraic equations. You only collect the like terms. It's all about collecting the like terms. Now, if that is the case, this now is positive. This is positive 6. Now we have x, then it's greater than 10. We take this negative positive and then becomes negative 6. Then we have x is greater than 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. Then x is greater than 4. Question number 2, you have x minus 5 is less than 0. Now the same apply to this one. Things that you do, you take this one, you collect the right terms. Now you have x is less than 0 positive 5. Why is it positive? Because we treat this as an unequal side. Then when we take it to the other side, now this becomes positive. Now that's why we have positive. Then is x is less than 5. This is an answer. Now the other example, we have 3, which now is 4 negative x is now greater or equal to 7. Greater than or equal to 7. Now, if that is the case, we still have the way to go about. Now, remember this is positive and this is negative x. Now, we have 4 minus x is greater or equal to 7. Then this is negative x. Now, we have left with negative x. Now, which is equal to greater or equal to 7. Remember this was positive. If there is nothing behind of the letter or behind of the number, it indicates that is positive. Now this is positive. When you take it to the other side, it becomes negative 4. Now we have negative x greater or equal to 7 minus 4, which is equal to 3. But now remember this is negative x. But we are not looking for the negative x, but we are looking for the x. Now we have to divide by negative. But what is interesting, if you divide by negative, now this sign changes, becomes an opposite of it. Now this is greater than or equal, but now you change it. If now you divide by negative 1, this sign changes. Now it becomes x is less or equal to negative 3. Now if now you find inequalities involves the negative, then now whether you divide by negative, this sign will change. It was greater than or equal to 3. Now it is x less than or equal to negative 3. That is how differently you do it. Now let us see the other example, number 4. You have 3x positive 1 is less than 2x negative 4. Now we have two sides of the inequalities. Now this is the left hand side of the inequalities and this is the right hand side of the inequalities. Now we collect the like terms. Now this is positive 1. It is taken to the other side. This is the positive 2x. Now here you have 3x. Then remember this is negative 2x. then is less than negative 4. Remember, this is negative 4. We have not taken this negative 4 away. It is still there. Now, if this is negative 4, now this also was positive. If now I take it to the other side, it becomes what? Negative. Negative 1. Now we have 3x minus 2x. Now which is equal to x? Less than negative 4, negative 1. Negative what? 5. Now this is an answer. Now x is less than negative what? 5. Now let us see the other example. Number 5 here. We have x minus 2 less or equal to 4x minus 5. It is simple now. Something that you have to do here, you collect the like terms. By treating this as an equal sign, means that this x is taken to the other side and this negative 3 taken to the other side. Means what? We are just collecting the like terms. If now we are collecting the like terms, now we have x, this was positive, now minus 4x. Is it greater or equal? Now this is negative 5. Don't like 500. Because the letter behind the 5 there is negative. This indicates that this is negative 5. Now, and that's why I've written this negative 5. Also, this was positive. Now, I have taken this to the other side and now it just became what? Negative. Now, we have this is negative 2. Now, when it is taken to the other side, it becomes positive what? Positive 2. Now, you still on going on. Now, this is what we call it integers. We apply the principle of integers. Now we have x minus 4x. Means now you have negative 3x. Is it greater or equal now to this one is negative what? Negative 3. Now, but we are not looking for the negative 3x. All in all, we are looking for the value of x. Now we have to take this negative 3 to the other side. How do we do that one? Now we divide by negative 3 both times. But remember what I've said. If you divide by negative 3 in inequalities, that sign will change and becomes of an opposite of it. Now, if that is the case now, we divide by negative 3, we divide by negative 3. Now, definitely here we remain with what? X. Now, this will change and then becomes less or equal. Negative 3 divided by negative 3. It is what? 1. Because negative divided by negative is positive. Now, the next one, 6 now, we just have 6. It is 2 over 3x minus 1 over 2 is less or equal to 1 over 3x. Positive what? Positive 1. If now this is the case, it is all about collecting the like terms. Now means what? This is the number with a letter. And this is the number with a letter. Also this is the number with no letter. This is the number with no letter. Now if that is the case now, we are collecting the like terms. Now this is it. 2 over 3x. Now remember this is 1 over 3. Now it is positive. Now it is 1 over 3x. Is less or equal now to 1, then plus what? 1 over 2. Because for this negative, now it is taken to the other side and becomes what? Positive. Now we collect the like terms here. Now it is this one minus this one. Then you remain with the 1 over 3x. Now is less or equal to this one will be 3 over 2. If now you put together these two things you find in this case. Now we are looking for the value of x. Now we need to multiply by 3 both sides. Then here you have x is less or equal. Now this part, this one is what? 9 over 2. Now this is what we will have written here. So collecting the like terms is something very important. And there is no difference as you do in algebraic equations. The only difference here, we just use these inequalities. So we are comparing. So in short, we will have said x is less or equal to 9 over 2. Because 3 times 3, 9. Then over 2. 7 now, we have 1 over 4, x is less than 3 over 8 minus 2x. This and this are like terms. Now this is 3 over 8. Now this is taken to the other side so as we may correct them. Now we have 1 over 4x. Then this was positive. Then plus what? 2x over 1 is less than 3 over 8. Why I have put this 2x over 1? Because I just want to put them together. Now this is if now you do this one, you get it is 9x over 4. Then is less than 3 over 8. Now we multiply by 4 here. We multiply by 4. We divide by 9. We divide by 9. We multiply by 4, we divide by 9. Because that is what's going to happen. Because now this and this cancel out. This and this cancel out. Now you remain with x. Then by 4 here, by 4 here, by 3 here, by 3 here. Then 1 times 1, 2 times 3. Now, in short, we would have said x is less than 1 over 6. So this is different than I would have done. You got to understand that one. That was 7. Now 8. You have 2, then 5 minus 3x. Then it's less than, it's greater or equal to 3, then bracket 4x minus 7. This is another inequalities. It is the same concept that we used when we were solving algebraic equations. There's no difference. Opening the brackets, shifting the number, taking to the other side, there's no difference. What is different now, we use an inequalities. Now, we open the bracket, 2 times 5, now it is 10, minus 6x. Is greater or equal to, now it is 12x minus 21. If now that is the case, we should do that something. We collect the like terms. Now we collect the like terms. Now this is negative 6. We remain with negative 60 is negative 6. Now this is negative 12x. Then is greater or equal. Then this is 10 and this is negative 21. This is 10 now, it is negative what? 10. Now all these are negatives. Now we have negative 18x. Is greater or equal to negative 31. If now I divide by negative 4 both times, definitely this will change. And then it becomes, you divide by negative 18, here you divide by negative 18. Now x becomes less or equal to 31 over 18. Now 9, you have x plus 1 is less than 3, and 3 is less than 5 plus what? Plus 8. Two inequalities are involved in a single equation. Now you compare. The first one, you compare this one and 3. Then this one and 3. This 3 is taken to both sides. Now here, you start with x plus 1 is less than what? 3. Then this is taken to the other side. Now we say x is less than 3 minus 1. And x then is less than 3 minus 1 is what? 4. 3 minus 1? 2. Now this is the way. And the other side, now you have 3 is less than 5 plus what? X. Now that is to say, this is taken to the other side. Now 3 minus 5 is less than x. Now 3 minus 5 is negative what? 2. Now it's less than what? X. Now 2 is less than what? X. And x here is less than what? 2. Now you can compare. How do we compare? We have said x is less than 2. And negative 2 is less than x. Now x is written between here. Now x is less than 2. You write on the other side. X is less than 2. But x is greater than negative 2. X is greater than negative 2. Now we say x is greater than negative 2. Now we have single one. That is to say negative 2 is less than x. Here it is. And x is less than 2. Here it is. Now you can put them together. Now you say negative 2 is less than x. Here it is. And x is less than 2. Here it is. Now you have put them together. After you have solved all those things, you collect them together. Now let us see the next one. The other one was 2x is less than x minus 3. Now it is 2x. Now this is 2x. Then minus x is less than negative what? Negative 3. Now you have x is less than negative 3. Done. Now 11 it was 5x minus 3 less than 4x plus what? 6. Now this was simple also. Now this is taken to the other side. Now 5x minus 4x is less than 60 positive 3. Because this is negative becomes positive. Now we have x is less than 6 positive 3 is equal to what? 9. Now this is done. Now 12. Then we have, it is x positive 8 greater or equal to 7x minus 13. This also is simple. Collect in the like terms. Now, this is the x minus 7x. Because this is positive. Now, it's greater or equal. Now, taking this to the other side. Negative 13, negative 8. Now, here, we have negative 6x. Greater or equal. Now, to negative 21. We divide by negative 6. We divide by negative 6. Now, this sign will change and becomes less or equal to what? 21 over 6. Now we can simplify. 21 over 6 by 3 here, 7. By 3 here, 2. Now x is less or equal to 7 over 2. Then 13. 12 minus x less than 3x minus 2. Now this is blocked here. Now you have negative x. Negative 3x less than negative 2. Then negative 12. Then you have negative 4x less than negative 24. We divide by negative 4, we divide by negative 4. Now x is greater than, because we have divided by negative, now the sign change. Now becomes negative, it is negative divided by negative, which is what? 6. Now that is what? 14, it was 1 over 2x. Positive what? 5 is less than 6 minus 1 over 3x. If that is the case now, collect in the like terms. Now you have 1 over 2x. Then positive 1 over 3x is greater than 60 minus 5. Because this is positive, becomes negative. Now here you have 60, then 3 plus 2, x. Now we have this one. Now it's greater than 1. Then you have 5x over 60 is greater than 1. We multiply by 6, we divide by 5. Multiply by 6, we divide by 5. Now this cancels out. Now x is greater than, this is what? 6 over 5. This was 14. Now here it is 14, then we divide by 4. You understand? Yes. It is now by simplifying we get what? By 2, 7. By 2 here is 2. X is greater than 7 over 2. Now question number 15. It is 2x plus 1 less than 3 and 3 is less than 5x minus 4. Now, if that is the case now, we take this one is equal to this one and this one is equal to this one. Means we compare this one and 3 and this one by 3. Now this 3 is taken to the both sides. You understand? Yes. Now we say it is 2x plus 1 is less than 3. Then from there, we have 2x less than 3 minus 1. Now 2x is less than 2. Now we divide by 2, we divide by 2. Now x is less than what? 1. Then you come to the other side. We say 3 is less than 5x minus 4. This is taken to the other side. Now we have 3 positive 4 is less than 5x. Now we divide by 7. Now this is 7 less than 5x. 3 plus 4 is what? 7. Now we divide by 5. We divide by 5. Now 7 over 5 is less than x. Now we collect it. Because we have this one and we have this one. So it is better now we put together. But x is written between of them. You understand? Yes. Now remember, x is less than 1. X is less than what? 1. But 7 over 5 is less than x. Means x is greater than 7 over 5. X is greater than 7 over 5. Now this is an answer. Means 7 over 5 is less than x. And x is less than 1. 7 over 5 less than x. Here it is. And x is less than 1. Here it is. Now we have put it together. Now question number 16. We have 1 over 3x minus 2 is less than x minus 7. And this is less than 2x minus what? 3. The same concept that we must apply. We apply this concept. This is less than this one. And this one is less than this one. Now, we have 1 over 3x minus 2 is less than x minus 7. Then you collect in the like terms. You have 1 over 3x. Then minus x is less than negative 7 positive 2. Now, this was 1 over 3x minus x. You understand? Yes. Means it will be negative 2x over 3. You understand? Less than, this is negative what? 5. Because it is 1 over 3 minus x. You understand? Now, we multiply by 3, we divide by negative 2. We multiply by 3, we divide it by negative 2. Because now we have divided by negative 2. What next? Means this sign will change. Now this comes out. Now we will remain with x is greater than, negative 5 times 3, negative 15 over negative 2. Now x will be greater than 15 over 2. Now from there you came back here. Now it is x minus 7 is less than 2x minus 3. Then we have x, this is the positive, negative 2x. Is less than negative 7, no, this is positive 3. Negative 3, not positive 3, sorry, negative 3. But this negative 7 is taken to the other side. Then it becomes positive 47. Now, if that is the case, now we have negative x is less than, this is the 4, positive. Then we divide by negative 1, we divide by negative 1. Remember one thing, I told you, if now you divide by negative, this sign will definitely change. Now it becomes x is greater than negative 4. Then we have negative, x is greater than negative 4, and also x is greater than 15 over 2. Now you collect them together. X is greater than 15 over 2. Then if x is greater than 4, means negative 4 is less than what? X. Kwa sababu x ni kubwa kuliko negative ngapi? 4. Maana yake 4 ni ndogo kuliko x. Now you say 4 is less than 4, this negative 4 is less than x. Because x is greater than negative 4 and x is greater than this one. Therefore we say negative 4 is less than x and the x is greater than 15 over, x is greater than 15 over 2 and x is greater than negative 4. Means x is greater than 15 over 2. But negative 4 is less than x, and therefore we collect them. Negative 4 is less than x, and x is greater than 15. Or in other words, x is greater than negative 4, here it is. And x is greater than 15 over 2, here it is. Okay, the other question, we have to solve the following inequalities. A, it was 7x minus 5 is less or equal to negative 5. And this negative 5 is less than 2x plus what? 1. Now let us solve for inequalities. Now, it is the same concept. Now we say 7x minus 5 is less than negative 5. Now 7x is less or equal to negative 5. Remember this is negative. Then what? Positive 5. Now 7x is less or equal to 0. Then we divide by 7, we divide by 7. Now x is less than or equal to 0. Then you come back to the other side. Negative 5 is less than 2x positive what? 1. Now this is taken to the other side, and this is taken to the other side. Now we have negative 5 minus 1, because this was positive. Now it's less than 2x. Now we have negative 6 less than 2x. We divide by 2, we divide by 2. Now negative 3 is less than what? X. Now we have negative 3 less than x. This is the 1 and this is the 1. Now let us put them together. Now you write your x here. Remember, x is less or equal to what? To 0. Here it is. But remember, x is greater than negative 3. Now you say greater than negative what? Negative 3. This is the way it is. That is to say, x is greater than negative 3 and x is less or equal to 0. Or in other words, we say negative 3 is less than x. Here it is. And the x is less than or equal to 0. Here it is. Then b, it was 12 minus x greater than 6 positive 2x. Then greater than x minus 2. The same concept that you have done here. Now you have 12 minus x is greater than 6 positive 2x. Now it is 12. Then you collect the right hand. Now you remain with negative x. Then negative 2x is greater than 6 negative 12. Because this is positive, becomes what? Negative. Now here you have negative 3x. Then is greater than, here negative what? 6. We divide by negative 3, we divide by negative 3. But remember something I told you. If now we divide by negative both times, the sign will change. Now this was greater than, now becomes less than. Now we say x is less than what? 2. Now if x is less than 2, now the other side is 6 plus 2x is greater than x minus what? Minus 2. Now we have 2x. Now minus the x is greater than negative 2 plus negative 6. Because this is positive. When now it is taken to the other side, becomes the negative. Now we have x is greater than negative 8. Are you together? Now we have x is greater than negative 8. And x is less than 2. Now we write our letter here. X is less than 2. But x is greater than negative 8. That is to say, negative 8 is less than x. Now we say negative 8 is less than x. Now x is less than 2 and x is greater than negative 8. Now we have collected it. The other question was C. It was negative 60 less than 3x minus 2. And this 3x minus 2 is greater than or equal to negative 8. Now we start with this and this one. Negative 6 less than 3x minus 2. Then collecting the like terms. Now this is block this one or this is block, whatever the case it is. Now negative 60 positive 2 is less than 3x. Now here we have negative 4 is less than 3x. We divide by what? 3 both times. Then negative 4 over 3 is less than x. The other side we have 3x. Negative 2 is greater than or equal to negative 8. Then if that is the case, now we have 3x. Now this is taken to the other side. Greater than or equal to negative 8. Positive what? Positive 2. Now 3x is greater than, this is negative what? 6. We divide by 3, we divide by 3. Now x is greater than or equal to negative what? Negative 2. If now that is the case, now let us combine our answer. How? This is the way. We write our x at the middle. You understand? Yes. Now we choose. Now let's say x is greater than or equal to negative 2. But remember, x is greater than negative 4 over this one. Or negative 4 over 3 is less than x. Now this is the way we collect it. The other question was B. 2 minus 3x is it less or equal to 4 minus x. Now negative 3x, now this is negative, becomes positive x. Less or equal to 4 minus 2, because this is positive, negative. Now we have negative 2x is less than or equal to 2. Now we divide by negative 2, we divide by negative 2. Now x is greater than or equal to negative 1. Now x is greater than or equal to negative 1. Now question number 3a was question number 3a. A, it was x minus 2 less than 3x plus 40 plus 6. We have x, negative 3x. Why? This was positive. Now minus is less than 6, positive 2. Now here you have negative 2x is less than 8. Now we divide by negative 2, we divide by negative 2. Definitely what we said, if we divide by negative, this sign will change. Now x becomes greater than negative 4. That's over. Now b it was 3 is less than or equal to 3x. And 3x was less than 15. Now that is to say 3x is less than or equal to 3x. Now we divide by 3 both sides. By 3 here, by 3. Now it is 1 is less than or equal to what? To x. Then the other side we have 3x is less than 15. We divide by 3, we divide by 3. Now x is less than 5. Now we collect them. We put x. Now x is less than what? 5. You understand? Now x is greater than or equal to 1. Now this is done. Now the last question was C, which is what? It was equal to 2 minus x is less than 3x positive 2 is less than what? 9. That is to say 2 minus x is less than 3x plus 2. Now, if that is the case now, this is positive, becomes negative 3 what? X. Now it's less than 2 negative what? 2. Because this is positive. Taken to the other side becomes what? Now we have negative 4x is less than 0. Then we divide by negative 4, we divide by negative 4. Now the sign will change, then x becomes greater than what? 0. Now this is x is greater than 0. The other side is that 3x plus 2 is less than 9. Then this is taken to the other side. Therefore 3x is less than 9 minus 2. Now 3x is less than 7. Now we divide by 3, we divide by 3. Then x is less than what? 7 over 3. You understand? Now we say x is less than 7 over 3. But x is greater than 0. That is to say 0 is less than x. So that's how we talk about inequalities. But all in all, when we talk about inequalities, if we divide by negative, the sign changes. You understand? But all in all, are the concept that we apply in what? Algebraic equation. No problem. So that is over about it. Algebraic inequalities.